This is all I want. Pretty water, sunshine. Out here in Cozumel, Mexico with the bros, the broskies. Beautiful water out here, beautiful sunlight, everything I needed. I just wanted to do a quick update dealing with applications. So I wanted to say that your applications don't have to be perfect, or your cycle doesn't have to be perfect. So this cycle, it's funny, this is my second time applying to dental school, and I've had what I feel like everything go wrong. The ideal is to get your application in the summer, or at the latest, the end of August, according to some of the admissions people that I've talked to. I ended up having my application in about August 17th because, one, I was doing a summer MED program, so I needed time to be able to get that evaluation from them. And I didn't really have time to work on making sure my application was done. So I worked on my essays, I worked on my experiences, things like that. But I had to finalize letters and other things that required of the people. So I ended up being able to finish and submit on the 17th of August. And my application was not finalized until about the 12th of September because I was waiting on letters of rec. And I asked very, very early, so it's not always perfect. I ended up getting interviews at Meharry and Howard. Meharry and Howard's interview was about the same time period, and I ended up interviewing with them in October. Interviews, I think, went well. Howard was pretty cool. It was like 3 hours on a Saturday. Meharry had 2 people interview me for about an hour or so throughout one of the weeks in October. And then I didn't hear back from anybody until December 14th. On December 14th, I ended up hearing back from ECU and hearing back from UNC. They want to do interviews in January. And on December 15th, I did get an acceptance to Meharry and waitlisted at Howard. So the cycle has not been terrible, especially going from 0 interviews to 4 out of my 5 schools. I also applied to Minnesota, haven't heard from them yet. But I just wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be a perfect cycle. Biggest thing is do your best to make everything as strong as possible, control what you can control, and then just have faith in putting your best foot forward. So now I do have one acceptance, which is a big deal to me, and I'm looking forward to see if there's anything else that comes from my interviews in January. Life isn't always going to be perfect, but have faith, do the best that you can, and then love yourself, treat yourself. Once I turned my application in, it was a little bit nerve-wracking waiting on interviews, and then it's been definitely nerve-wracking waiting on decision day, but every single time things have come through, okay? So do your best on your application, have faith. It's not always going to be perfect, but learn from it, do the best you can, everything's going to work out fine.